This is Charlie giving you Fridays/Saturdays video. I don't know when it's going to go out yet. And today I'm showing you the update. I'm updating you on the trading challenge. So if you remember, about a month or so ago, I did my last update and the account was up 65%. It's now got to 80% up. So let's have a quick look through that. So what I've brought up is this is the live figures. So you can see probably some of these figures will be moving around because I've actually got some open positions at the moment. You'll see that open positions will probably move. There you go, I just moved. So yeah, so I've got it up to 36,000 now, and so if you remember right back from the video I did in July, this new challenge is to take that 20,000 and see if how far I can get that up, back up to 50,000 or whatever it's going to be. So that's where I'm at the moment, and let's actually go through a little bit more information. So this is the one of the portfolio report, and ignore the fact that it says 89% because obviously I took a dip as well. Obviously you don't always just go straight up, and so took a dip, so it's not 89% from the 20,000 or so, and I've managed to capture it from about the 8th of June, which was just a bit below 20,000. So you can see that I said this went through this last time when I showed you the report back a month or 6 weeks ago when I last did the update, and so I took a dip typically.
Incoming mail.
Just kick things off, and it happens, and then this is how it's sort of progressed. So what's actually going on is that we can see through the summer. It's just had a gradual rise since then. So it's been, well, like I said, from the last update, I was up 65%, and so I've added another 15% to that. But let's just go through a little bit of what actually where that's coming from. Because during this period here and through July, had some nice runs up here. This is euro dollar, and then really, most of the trading that I've been doing for the last few months has been shorter term trades. So no big swing trades or anything like that. It's generally been shorter term trades. So I'm not talking about necessarily day trades, but short term trades where I might only be in for a few days, or some I've been in for a while, of course, but where has the bulk of that 15% since I last updated you on YouTube come from? It's generally been taking trades, holding them for a couple of days or so, and it's that type of trading activity. Because as far as longer term swing trades are concerned, which are the ones which ultimately make potentially a lot more money, I'm sort of been playing a bit of a waiting game in that regard. So if we can take this euro dollar as an example, we can see that it peaked out in the summer and it's been pretty choppy since. I've been sort of waiting for certain things to be going on with the euro dollar, so I've been doing more, generally speaking, more shorter term trades on that, but I've got other plans for the euro dollar right now, and it's the same when you look at other markets as well. We're about to go into the US elections, so I'm on the challenge account fairly light, but on the back of those elections there could be a lot of movement, so I'm sort of prepared for some moves in various different markets. But and that's where, and one thing I can give from my own experience with all the challenges and things I've done over the years, is that you don't have to feel that you've got to put your foot down all of the time. It's very easy for us to get caught up in, when we're trading, in got to find the next trade. If you're following a mechanical strategy, then you just take the trades as they come along. But I'm talking generally as traders, that there are times when you can say, do you know what, I'm waiting for something to happen here, and just let it come to you. And sometimes some of the best trades, even if you're a day trader or a very short-term trader, let the trades come to you. And if they, funny enough, I've had a couple of instances this week where I've just missed out on some trades. Just yesterday missed out on a trade, was waiting for a certain level, market just sold off and I didn't chase it down. of course, with the benefit of hindsight, could have chased it down, but it didn't come to my level. So sometimes you just have to let the markets come to you. And it's the same with swing trading as well. When you've got a view, you've done a load of analysis and you're waiting for some levels, whether it's in the stock markets, commodities, FX space, whatever it might be, let it come to you. And if it doesn't, then just say to yourself, well, at least my analysis was correct. And and if the market does start running away, quite often there's usually a secondary way of getting into that market anyway, unless they just go stratospheric. So that's the one piece of advice I can give you. Even when you're doing something like I'm doing, a challenge where I'm being aggressive. By the way, I'm not taking on a lot of risking about 1% per trade on most of the trades on this. Although I allowed myself up to 2%, I've not been going there. But I do go there if I get some of these swing trades. But all this short-term trading has not been the case. So, and it just proves that you can make some good gains, as most of you know, just with still taking relatively small amounts of risk. So, but yeah, coming back to my experience, and whether it's a challenge or just normal trading, you make the bulk of your money in 20% of the year. That's the best piece of advice I can say to people. Now, of course, that 20% can change. Sometimes it can be in 40% of the year, whatever. But my point is that it's the old 80-20 rule. You make the bulk of your money on a certain number of trades. And most of you can understand that it's some of those winning trades that make some really nice gains. And you'll have more smaller winning trades as well, then you'll have your losing trades. So if you actually dissect it, you're actually making the bulk of your money in parts of the year. You'll have purple patches, then you'll have flat patches, then you have losing spells. But and that's all you were having to do. So when it comes back to trading and doing something like this challenge, then I'm quite happy to just be sort of ticking over or even going sideways for periods if I know what I'm waiting for overall on that manual trading. So that's where I'm at. I don't think I need to say too much more. A little bit of advice there from my experience of doing challenges and generally from trading. But if you've got any think you want to ask about the challenge, then by all means do add comments in the box, and by all means give us a thumbs up as well. I always forget to ask for thumbs up. It is appreciated if you do give us a thumbs up on our videos, because it all helps apparently with the algorithms and stuff like that. Enjoy your weekends. I'll see you soon.